I was gonna make 2 separate videos, but I'm just gonna put all my controversial opinions in one, because why make you wait for another video when I can just put them all together? So the first one was this debate that I was listening to, like, longer than I needed to last month. It's in Leviticus 18:22. Okay, it says, "Do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is detestable." Detestable. Now, the argument was that man was actually originally translated as a young man. And so people were in an uproar, like, that doesn't mean God is for homosexual marriage and God is for homosexual sexy times and, you know, all of this. No, he's not. Because you cherry picked that verse. There are many other verses. Actually, he says that marriage is only between a man and woman. So, and sex should only be in a marriage covenant. So I'm not even gonna go through and cherry pick where it says man should not be with man and woman should not be with woman. It just straight up says that marriage is between man and woman, and sex is not to be done outside of marriage. So, if, you know, like, it just kind of, your argument is invalid, really. I get it, okay, maybe it does say young man, which I was reading even further into the concordance of it in the Strong's literal. It does still mean man. It can mean young man, but in that context, it meant man. But I'll even say, even if it did say young man, even if it did translate to young man, sex between man and man is still, it's still detestable. Sex between woman and woman is still detestable. The act of it is still sin. Absolutely. Now, if you're struggling with same-sex attraction, we're human. We're in a flesh body, okay? God can help you with that. He's more than, you think him dying at the cross was not enough to break you free from that? Yes. Yes, it was enough. Anyway, now my next one that I kept seeing was this post that people, believers and non-believers, were both reposting of, I'm not paying rent till I see what Iran is going to do. I'm not going to pay my bills till I see what Iran is going to do. Okay. For believers, that left a bad taste in my mouth, because why are you worried about, is paying rent that high on your priority list? Like, I don't know what Iran's gonna do. Maybe I should go to Ace Hardware and minister to a man. Oh, Iran's gonna come and bomb the place and I'm gonna die. Maybe I should make sure my neighbor down the street is saved. I don't know, like, maybe that should be in the forefront of your mind, not like, I don't want to pay my rent. Really? You're worried about money? Now, for unbelievers, it's understandable, because you don't know the security that we have in death. You don't know what's going to happen next. So death to you is like, it's an out there thought. What you're thinking about is what's going on right now, and you're like, well, I want my money. Okay. So say you don't pay your rent. What are you going to do with $1,800 when you know you're going to die tomorrow? Just a thought, not even a no, you're going to die tomorrow. You just think you might die tomorrow. You think there might be a bomb coming. What is $1,800 going to do for you today that is going to feel worth it in eternity? Because you're a spirit. We're all spirits. We just happen to be in a body, right? We're all going to live for eternity. And it's not a matter of, like, trying to calculate how long eternity is, because it's not a length. It's not a time. It's eternity. Right? So, like, what could you possibly spend $1,800 on here that's going to do anything for you for eternity? Literally nothing. And, you know, the religious answer is, in the last hours of Jesus' life, he washed feet. Okay. You, an unbeliever, unrepentant, don't have a relationship with the Lord. You think you're going to die tomorrow. You think you're going to die in a few hours. You think a bomb's going to be dropped on you in a few hours. You go out and you wash feet. What do you think that's going to do for you? It's going to do nothing. You can wash everybody's feet. You could wash the dirtiest homeless person that you find. You could wash his feet. You could wash his whole body. Give him a haircut for free. Feed him. And pay for his son's tuition with all the money that you didn't pay rent towards, right? That don't do nothing for you. If you don't have a relationship with the Lord now, you're still going to be separated from him, and you're still going to go to hell. Like, what did you think you were going to do with that money? You know what I mean? And then there's the thought of, like, oh, well, if I didn't have to pay rent, I could give more to charity. Maybe a bomb goes off. You're talking about a nuclear bomb that's going to kill everybody. Save your money. What's the point of giving it to charity if the nuclear bomb is going to go off? Now, don't take that the wrong way. Still give. Be a cheerful giver. If you're an unbeliever and you think that your money going to charity is going to get you into heaven, just keep the money in your pocket and die, because it's not going to do anything. You need to give your life to Christ. And if you're worried about money that much, you need to go to the provider. He's a good provider. He's a good father. He literally didn't even spare his own son for us. I don't know. What more would he not give you? He gave you a free ticket to heaven through Jesus. All you have to do is believe and confess with your mouth that Jesus is your Lord. Because he's everybody's Savior, but is he your Lord? Anyway, thanks for listening to my opinions.